Okay, welcome to another edition of Real Estate Investor Talk, and I'm here with Marc Wachsberger. Marc is the Managing Director of the Capital Group. First of all, Marc, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Where did the whole idea sort of emanate from?
The idea came from a building called Hydro Park, that a friend of mine was an estate agent who sold the building off plan. 240 apartments, all in one place, and what happened is every buy-to-let investor put their hand up and said, I'm looking for a tenant. But tenants, you have to manage them, and you have risk. Are they a good tenant, or are they a bad tenant? What we did is we put up our hands and said, 240 of you are looking for a tenant, we will be that tenant, okay? And 70 of the apartment owners went for it. Why? Because we're a great tenant. Mm-hmm. We take all the risk out of the equation. We signed 3-year leases. We took on all the management issues about a geyser bursting, etc., etc. Mm-hmm. And the money was in the bank on the first of the month without fail. And being a great tenant that we were, they were, for us, prepared to take a slightly lower return than what they could have got in the market, but have absolutely no hassle and know exactly what the shortfall was on their bonds. So today we have over 290 separate landlords as individual unit owners renting their apartments to us. Some of them, the ones that we've sold off to them and leased back. In other words, you could buy an apartment today from us with us in place as the tenant for 3 years. Right. And some where people bought and then they rented to us, but it concentrated in one building.
So what was your first development under the Capital?
So we rebranded in about 2014, and so we also started developing apartment hotels that fit our model. First of which is called the Capital Empire today, next to Sandton City. It was a piece of land that we bought from Investec. I think we got it at a fair price, but we were able to make the zoning work very well because they had a very low density allowance, and we were able to come in as a hotel and not use up density and take a lot of bulk and unlock that project.
So it started off at the Empire. What was next thereafter?
Next we developed the Capital on Bath in Rosebank. Very similar concept except without conference, so still a hotel and apartments, where we design our hotels backwards and we say, what will the corporate client pay per room per night? We find that corporates today in Sandton and Rosebank have very strict budgets. Times are tough, so they will target a price. So they'll say 1,300 Rand a night. That's the corporate rate. Take it or leave it. Right. And we actually take that and we run it through our model backwards to say, okay, what do we need to build? What do they want? What do they need? And what do we need to build to meet those corporate rates? And the Capital on Bath was designed very much with that in mind, where it's very lean and mean, but it wins on price all day, every day. Cape Town was next. There we fit out a building called Mirage, with 3 floors. We did the internal fit out to make it an apartment hotel. Going into Umhlanga was a different story. Umhlanga was a developer of the Pearls, and they wanted us to come in as the operator, and there we were simply a tenant of the people that already bought off plan from them as a developer. And in between all of this, we have in Menlyn, as well as our other national centre, we have the Capital Menlyn Main.
Great.
We simply say, you'll buy it with us as the tenant in place, and therefore you're buying basically an investment product. And historically, people who have bought from us have had capital appreciation north of 10% year on year in their property value.
Pretty good. Marc, thank you very much for the opportunity. I think you've shared some great insights, and I think you've created something of a disruptive product for the hotel sector and hospitality sector. So well done, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.